Hello, I'm Dionne. Welcome to my studio, and I'm going to be guiding you through your Rembrandt inspired texture drawing. So with this approach, it's all about thinking about the senses, which is really what being in front of a piece of art is about. It's about the experience, it's about those senses, the atmosphere, the sounds, and how you feel when you're in front of a piece of work. So I'd like you to really focus on those things when you're doing this activity. And we're going to be using nice materials like masking tape and graphite to draw with. Now, what's so brilliant about drawing with masking tape is that it's really sculptural. So I'm a big fan of drawing with masking tape because it allows you to firstly simplify things, and it also allows you to work at a very different speed. So we're going to be working first with masking tape, and then we're going to be introducing some graphite. Now, graphite is wonderful because it doesn't have the restrictions of a normal pencil, because you've got a much bigger surface area to draw with. So it gives you much more variety with your mark making, and it also allows the opportunity for much more kind of possibilities with how you interact with the surface of your paper. So we're going to be starting with the masking tape and then working in with the graphite. So step number one is to look at the Rembrandt and to select the areas that you would like to stand out. So use the masking tape to rip and stick and cover those areas. So the masking tape will not allow you to do lots and lots of detail, so keep it simple. Go for those big, bold shapes that really kind of catch your eye to begin with, and celebrate that. So if something is a really fantastic texture and you're really enjoying looking at it, then use the masking tape to try and describe it best you can. So the masking tape does allow you to ruche and move it, and it does allow you to layer it. So explore a way of working that suits you. It might be that you'd like to keep things very flat, or it might be that you'd like to create a slight relief. But do look at the different properties of those textures within the piece. So think about whether something's smooth or rough, what direction it's maybe moving in, and try to use the masking tape to describe those areas. So within my piece, I kept it quite simple, and I looked at just kind of three key places that I found particularly interesting within the piece and tried to focus on those. I then, within step two, started using the graphite on the wide edge to begin with, and that's what's so brilliant about graphite, is that it does allow you to twist and turn it and use it in very different ways. So try experimenting with how you hold it. So whether you hold it right at the tip or at the edge. I'm a big fan of holding it right at the end because I feel it allows me more flexibility in the movement. So use your graphite to start working in those bigger areas of tone within the piece. So use it firstly quite lightly, so you've got lighter shading, and then start pressing down harder in those areas that you feel are really dark. And then once you've done that, you can start moving into using the tip of the graphite to start describing that detail that you maybe want to stand out a bit more. So really enjoy the graphite and how it works over the masking tape. You might find in places that actually it's not quite doing what you want it to do, but don't worry, because we'll be introducing pen right at the end to help pinpoint those really nice areas of detail. So once you've used your masking tape, use your graphite, you can start moving towards step three, which is working in just with those nice areas of real strong contrast or maybe detail that you want to add with the pen. You might like to, and that's something I did, was work back into with graphite just to soften that real dark edge that the pen provides. So to develop this further, you might like to draw with paper. Now, the brilliant thing about drawing with paper, a bit like masking tape, is it allows you to rip and stick and simplify things, which sometimes the whole kind of pressure of drawing is to make things a set way. And drawing with paper takes away that feeling that you need to make everything absolutely perfect. It simplifies things. You could go in with big, bold colour. So you could work in with nice big areas of coloured paper, and then start adding some detail with the graphite over the top. So just like you did with the masking tape, but using coloured paper instead.